Welcome to my channel, Enlightenment in the Darkness. And welcome to Synchronicity, Definition, Signs, and Importance. Synchronicity is a meta-theory that asserts mysterious and meaningful coincidences occur without causal explanation. The term synchronicity was first coined by Carl Jung, a Swiss psychiatrist and psychoanalyst who studied the idea alongside his theories on the collective unconscious. Jung proposed that while fundamental forces connect objects in the physical world, deeper patterns and connections may bind the mind and matter together. Experiencing synchronicity leaves you feeling that a deeper universal mechanism orchestrates events and surpasses a common understanding of consciousness. For example, there might be times when you find yourself thinking of someone right before they call, or sharing a similar dream on the same night. This is synchronicity in action, and Jung would say that these aren't random events, but connections to the underlying unity between the psyche and the physical world. Synchronicity is an ever-present reality for those who have eyes to see. Carl Jung. Synchronicity implies that your subjective inner state becomes entangled with objective events in the outside world. These connections occur through a metaphysical alignment rather than by cause and effect. This phenomenon suggests the possibility of forces beyond physical causality or a breakdown at the subatomic level. Jung's theory of synchronicity asks you to question standard views of time and space, and to be open to evidence that mind and world permeate one another in mysterious ways still unknown to modern science. Jung's theory of synchronicity, its metaphysical significance, and how it manifests through common symbols. What is Carl Jung's theory of synchronicity? Carl Jung's theory of synchronicity refers to the occurrence of two or more coincidental events that feel meaningfully connected. Witnesses normally feel that such synchronistic events are more than mere coincidence due to their acausality and seeming defiance of conventional science. Jung's private seminar from 1928, Dream Analysis, refers to synchronicity as a meaningful coincidence. He first referred to the phenomenon saying, "Synchronism is the prejudice of the East. Causality is the modern prejudice of the West." He didn't coin the term until 1929, when he called it a term to cover things happening at the same moment as an expression of the same time content. Jung used the term synchronicity in a 1930 memorial for Richard Wilhelm, an expert in Chinese literature. Jung was inspired by the same Chinese philosophies Wilhelm researched, and he used his work to expand on the teaching of synchronous events. Jung expanded on his theory through collaboration with physicist Wolfgang Pauli, who helped him articulate his theory of synchronicity as a causal alignment of outer events reflecting inner shifts. This viewpoint denotes reality's interconnectedness beyond causality through meaning. Their collaboration challenged assumptions of subject-object separation to reveal existence's deeper wholeness expressed through synchrony. How does synchronicity connect events to the unconscious mind? Synchronicity connects events to the unconscious mind through the concept of the self-archetype at the psyche's core. Jung's synchronicity theory claims that external events align with internal psychological states that transcend causality. It hints that the material world and the unconscious mind are interconnected, and synchronistic events are signs of this connection. Jung's theory implies that the psyche and the physical world are intertwined through meaningful coincidences. Each synchronous event reflects the individuation process of reaching wholeness. This perspective emphasizes the self as a mediator between the unconscious mind and physical events. Jung's research on synchronicity was influenced by Chinese philosophy, dream theory, and seriality. Sigmund Freud inspired Jung's early work in psychology, and he used Freudian theory to form the basis of his archetypal beliefs. However, Jung's interest in the unexplained pushed him to pursue broader subjects. Synchronicity is the coming together of inner and outer events in a way that cannot be explained by cause and effect, and that is meaningful to the observer. The I Ching described using yarrow stalks and coins for divination. This practice was thought to offer meaningful answers to questions based on chance processes. Jung used the I Ching as an example of how random events could be deeply interconnected with the human psyche as a meaningful, causal principle. Additionally, Taoist philosophies shaped Jung's ideas on the fundamental unity of seemingly unrelated events. These random events are said to be anchored by the Tao, an essence underlying all existence to guide its flow. Jung was greatly impacted by dream theory and considered dreams windows into the unconscious part of the mind. He studied his patients' dreams and believed they revealed insights about their personalities, desires, and future direction. For example, Jung met with the physicist Wolfgang Pauli to assist him with psychological distress, which resulted in Jung thoroughly analyzing Pauli's dreams as evidence of synchronicity at work. Jung further researched synchronicities after his mentor Rudolf Steiner exposed him to Goethean science, a way of learning about the world by watching it closely. This helped seed Jung's inquiries into whether coincidence could contain a form of hidden order. Moreover, the biologist Paul Kammerer's theory of seriality guided Jung to look for invisible connections between events and patterns. Jung used Pauli's dreams to argue that the psychic contents of a dream could reveal humanity's shared experiences or collective unconscious. His analysis reinforced his thoughts on synchronicity, that there was a possibility that archetypal activation could influence external events. Pauli's dreams became living proof for Jung of an interconnected world where the metaphysical and the psychological are connected at their deepest levels. Pauli and Jung theorized that there were parallels between quantum behaviors and psychic phenomena that point to a meaningful connection. They envisioned a balance between the worldly sciences and psychic realities based on signs of synchronicity. This approach was holistic and skewed the boundaries of traditional scientific views. What are common signs of synchronicity? Common signs of synchronicity are seemingly coincidental events that feel meaningful but appear unconnected. Here are the 8 common signs. Number 1. Numbers are common signs of synchronicity that manifest as repeating patterns, sequences, or reductions. The appearance of these meaningful numbers or number patterns will feel important to you because of their alignment with personal thoughts, experiences, or pivotal life moments. For example, encountering the angel number 1010 or personal significant dates in everyday context can be perceived as a cosmic message encouraging introspection. These numerical coincidences suggest a profound interconnectedness within the universe beyond mere chance. Jung's fascination with the I Ching highlighted how such numerical synchronicities could guide toward deeper synchronicity with universal energies. Jung viewed numbers as a bridge between the conscious and unconscious domains that reveal the hidden equations of life. Number 2. Thinking of someone. Thinking of someone right before interacting with them or being reminded of them represents synchronicity by showing an unseen link between two people. Events like these will feel important or eerie because of the unexpected alignment of external occurrences. The surprise you feel when you think of a person only to be immediately followed by their call, message, or unexpected meeting is emblematic of Jung's synchronicity theory. These events hint at the unity within the collective unconscious. Having someone on your mind and finding reminders of them can be due to a cognitive bias. However, the connection is felt when you interact after thinking of them in a way that leaves you feeling like you've experienced a profound discovery. Number 3 is timing. The synchronicity of timing refers to events that occur with uncanny precision and relevance to your life. This aspect of synchronicity manifests through serendipitous encounters or opportunities that arise when needed most. These synchronicities suggest that the timing of certain events is not coincidental, but stems from a unified source. Timing challenges your conventional understanding of chance and can leave you questioning events as if they're orchestrated in a way that aligns with your personal growth and unique path. For example, Dr. Murray Stein first heard about Jung's work on synchronicity at a party in Washington, D.C. He experienced a personal transformation that inspired him to study Jung's theories throughout his life. Number 4. Déjà vu. Déjà vu is an eerie sensation that you have already experienced a current situation that signals synchronicity. Déjà vu challenges our perceptions of time and memory in a way that challenges our linear understanding of time. Synchronous moments that manifest as déjà vu might be interpreted as moments where the boundaries between time frames blur. For example, you might feel familiar with places, events, or people you shouldn't logically recognize. These experiences can prompt introspection and a re-evaluation of your life's path that guides you toward deeper understanding or realignment with your purpose. Jung might interpret these moments as meaningful coincidences that hint at the existence of a collective unconscious or a deeper, perhaps spiritual, layer of existence where all events are intertwined. Number 5. Dream scenarios. Dream scenarios symbolize synchronicity when the dream's events align with the physical world. This phenomenon, akin to déjà vu but specific to dreams, is known as déjà rêvé, which translates to already dreamed. This sensation occurs when an individual experiences a situation or event that they feel has previously occurred in a dream. These instances can feel eerily prophetic and blur the lines between the unconscious dream world and conscious reality. Carl Jung viewed these moments as crucial intersections between the internal psychic landscape and the external physical world, and used them as evidence of synchronicity. For example, one of Jung's patients recanted a dream about being gifted a golden scarab beetle. As Jung listened to this dream, a scarab-eyed beetle landed on his office window, causing the patient to have an emotional breakthrough. In Jung's work on synchronicity, dreams that sync with reality are more than coincidence or cause and effect. These experiences lead to personal revelations that help you grow and actualize your true identity. Number 6. Significant symbols. Significant symbols in your life are signs of synchronicity as they embody deep, personal, or universal meanings. These symbols might manifest in various forms, such as objects, spiritual signs, or physical encounters. Seeing these symbols will resonate with you profoundly and mirror internal processes or signal upcoming changes. Carl Jung believed these symbols were crucial in understanding the language of the unconscious mind. Jung analyzed symbolism through archetypes and the collective unconscious to explain the process of finding deeper truths about yourself and your path in life. For example, seeing a specific animal or a recurring motif in art, dreams, and daily life can be seen as synchronistic. These symbols are charged with emotional and psychic energy, which helps them guide you on a journey of spiritual growth. The theory of synchronicity would argue these symbols do not appear randomly, but emerge at critical times as if a greater presence was at work. Number 7 is colors. Colors act as signs of synchronicity when they emerge in patterns or themes that resonate with you or your current circumstances. These symbolic colors might appear in your surroundings, dreams, or intrusive thoughts, but they stand out because they hold a unique significance. For example, encountering a particular color during a transitional period could be perceived as a synchronistic message encouraging you to act. Jung believed colors play a role in dream analysis and the exploration of the unconscious, which prompted him to associate certain colors with specific psychological meanings. For example, red might symbolize passion, while blue could represent tranquility. Experiencing synchronicity involving colors will encourage you to consider your emotional and symbolic dimensions more deeply to illuminate your path for personal transformation. Number 8. Mystical phenomena. Mystical phenomena represent signs of synchronicity through experiences that transcend ordinary reality and give you glimpses into the metaphysical. These phenomena include precognitive dreams, profound feelings of oneness with the universe, psychic abilities, and encounters with the paranormal. Mystical phenomena defy conventional scientific explanations and are characterized by their deep impact on the individual. Carl Jung's exploration of synchronicity assessed these mystical phenomena as a possible revelation into a realm where psychic and material realities converge. Jung saw these experiences as more than anomalies, but momentous events reflecting the operation of a higher order. Mystical phenomena serve as powerful reminders of the limits of rational understanding and the existence of unexplained principles at play within the universe. What is the metaphysical meaning of synchronicity? The metaphysical meaning of synchronicity refers to the universal alignment, cosmic guidance, or interconnectedness of all things. Synchronicity ventures into metaphysical or esoteric belief systems by suggesting that the universe operates on principles beyond physical causality and involves parapsychological phenomena. Synchromysticism is one area of study that attributes mystical significance to coincidences. This concept argues that these events and symbols are messages meant to guide you along the soul's journey. Metaphysical synchronicity isn't strictly the coincidence of events. It's recognizing these chance events are a sign or message from a source beyond the physical realm. Viewing synchronicities in this light implies a spiritual aspect at play. You finding this video today, is synchronicity at play in this time and in this moment of you being here? The perspective urges you to look beyond superficial awareness and consider experiences as a dialogue with the universe. How is synchronicity different from coincidence? Synchronicity and coincidence differ in that synchronistic events have a deep meaning, while coincidences are random. Jung's theory of synchronicity implies there is a deeper purpose guiding events beyond traditional cause and effect. Coincidences are events that seem connected but lack a connection and more profound significance. A coincidence can be a synchronistic event, but not all are. For example, hearing someone talk about a new book you wanted to read is a coincidence. The book is new and likely a popular topic among avid readers. The person you overheard could simply be excited about the same trend as you. However, this coincidence becomes a synchronicity if you buy the book, and that book becomes the motivating force for personal growth in your life. Is synchronicity the same as intuition? No, synchronicity and intuition are related but distinct concepts. Intuition refers to foresight or the ability to understand something without a rational explanation. For example, intuition is that gut feeling that guides you while making a difficult decision. However, synchronicity refers to meaningfully connected events, such as when you might think of someone right before that person unexpectedly reaches out to you. These two phenomena are easily conflated, but differ because intuition occurs internally, while synchronicity occurs externally. Your intuition interplays with synchronous events and may even guide or alert you to those meaningful coincidences. You can contribute to personal growth and insight by harnessing your intuitive instincts to become more in tune with the synchronicities surrounding you. What role does synchronicity play in personal and spiritual growth? Synchronicity serves as a guidepost along your path to personal and spiritual growth. The appearance of synchronicity can be interpreted as a sign that you are on the right track, encouraging you to continue pursuing your current path or to pay attention to aspects of your life that may require more focus. Synchronicities will manifest as situations that feel vastly important, even if you can't comprehend why. While these events escape logical explanation, they motivate you to look inward and learn more about yourself. The more you learn, the closer you reach your rightful place in the universe. Carl Jung believed synchronicities are expressions of the collective unconscious and revealed connections between the internal world of the psyche and the external world. For example, seeing the time 1:11 on a clock or your favorite color might prompt you to explore these occurrences' personal or symbolic meaning. The potential outcome of self-exploration is having revelations about your life direction, decisions to make, or your emotional state. These synchronistic events foster a sense of unity with the larger cosmos by encouraging you to live a more holistic and spiritually integrated perspective. The more you pay attention to these meaningful connections at work, the more cautious you are as you examine them further. What does numerology reveal about the meaning of synchronicities? Numerology reveals a hidden connection between numbers and cosmic guidance. Numerologists view numbers as embodying universal symbolic language that communicates guidance from mystical forces. Similarly, Jung's theory of synchronous events reflects meaningful or causal patterns rather than randomness. Numerology argues that seeing numbers representing your birthday or name reduced provides insight into your spiritual journey. It decodes a numeric puzzle that's unique to each person to help them experience personal transformation. Numerology is a guide to deciphering the spiritual messages revealed in synchronicities, such as your life path number, and you can use it to uncover the meaning behind number-based coincidences. Twin flame synchronicities are seemingly random events that pull you toward your twin flame. Your twin flame is someone you share a mystical connection with that reflects a mirror image of your soul. Once you connect with your twin flame, they promote the development of your personality and spiritual identity by revealing hidden aspects of your soul. Synchronicities guide you through your twin flame journey by alerting you to their presence or a period of separation from your flame. For example, repeatedly seeing the same symbols that remind you of your twin flame is meaningful to you for a reason, and you shouldn't ignore their appearance. You can use that symbol or synchronicity to propel yourself toward your spiritual awakening. Please feel free to comment down below any thoughts or feelings you may have about synchronicity I would like to thank you for joining me here today on my channel, Enlightenment in the Darkness. Please like and subscribe to my content so I may continue to bring you more enlightenment in the darkness. Many blessings to the rest of your day.